Hello, friends. This episode of the podcast is sponsored by Hanky Law. Hanky Law likes solving your problems when they happen, but loves anticipating them so they don't. They provide real people with real solutions to help get your life moving forward. Hanky Law provides criminal defense, family law, personal injury, and civil law. Listen, the legal system can be intimidating and scary. If you find yourself in the legal system, it's important to have lawyers who can explain the process, navigate the legal system, and protect your rights. Hanky Law's experienced attorneys use their knowledge to skillfully defend their clients. Maybe your family is needing representation during a stressful or emotional event. Hanky Law can help. Hanky Law is comprised of Blake and Kelsey Hanky with a family of their own, so you can trust they understand the value of keeping the best interests of you, your finances, your future, and the long-term interests of your children in mind. If you are needing legal help in North Dakota or Minnesota, go to hankyjustice.com or call 701-746-4529. Hanky Law, counselors and attorneys at law.
Welcome to the Cloud Surfing Podcast.
What's up, fuckers? It's Jake. I'm back. It's another week, even though I haven't been on this show in a minute. Had some shit going on. What can I say? Anyway, today we've got Jalen on the podcast with us. Welcome, Jalen.
Yo, what's going on?
Everyone claps. Everyone claps. He's here. He's very happy to be here.
Very excited.
We got a lot of shit to talk about, dude.
We do.
We got. Well, let's start. Let's start off with. Okay, you know what? Let's kick it off first. Where are you from? What do you do?
So I'm originally from Portland, Oregon. Moved to Las Vegas last year. I basically DJ and produce music on the side. That's pretty much me. I've been living out here. That's it.
On the side, you've been doing it.
Yeah.
What do you do regularly then?
Regularly, I'd be working as like an insurance agent.
As an insurance agent.
Yes, sir.
So if I if I say some shit that I shouldn't be saying on the internet, and I need to file a claim, can you do that? Is there internet fuck-up insurance? I think that would be a good insurance policy.
Well, I just have like a license in property and casualty, so I don't know anything.
So if I say something really shitty to someone online and they shoot me in the head, is that an insurance claim?
Well, you wouldn't be alive to make the claim.
Well, who would do that? Is that life insurance at that point?
I think that would fall in the hands of life insurance.
Yeah, whatever.
Probably, yeah.
Anyway, insurance is a scam. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking kidding.
Yeah.
Don't say that. That's mean. Dude, we should talk about fucking CoffeeZilla and Logan, since that's kind of like one of the first things we talked about when we knew each other was this guy named Spencer Cornelia.
Spencer Cornelia.
Yeah. And then that kind of got us into coffee.
He's
and
cool,
right on time, too. Right on time with CoffeeZilla. Because he recently opened up a bag of drama.
Dude, yeah, that whole situation is crazy. Like, I just, yeah, man, like the fact, I mean, everyone knows what Logan Paul did and what he said, and...
Well, let's go over it real quick.
Like,
let's talk about the scam.
Yeah,
so,
we can go over the timeline.
So, and it's okay to call it a scam because it's a scam.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
there's
like,
real people that lost money.
Guess what, Logan? You're gonna sue me too, you bitch? Fucking loser. Dude, yeah, so first of all, CryptoZoo is the name of the scam. And the scam started with Logan Paul being like, NFTs need to change, man. NFTs, it's just been the same. It's like, yeah, well, you're paying for JPEGs. Like, what the fuck did you think it would be? It's not. It's never been special. It's been a scam since day one. And fucking idiots fell for it. Like, I'm sorry to be that guy, but, like, if you listen to Gary Vee telling you how to, like, Gary Vee, NFTs are the next thing, guys. NFTs are the next thing.
Is that what?
Dude, oh my God, what a loser. That dude is responsible for so many lives getting thrown into the gutter. Gary, not everyone can be a business owner, dude. Not everyone can just fucking quit their job and become a there's not who's going to work for the business, Gary? Who's going to work for the business, okay?
Yeah. No, respect definitely I think has gotten lost for both of these characters, and you know, like, I still, watch Gary Vee's videos and stuff, but yeah, it's just like the stuff that he's on about the crypto. Like, I'm just not aboard.
I don't even watch Gary's shit anymore. He's turned into a fucking loser. Like, what does he actually do?
Like YouTube doesn't even put his videos.
No, because unless he's got he's always talking about things like this. There's not that many exciting things in the world, Gary. There's not that many exciting things in the world. There's just not, bro. So how do we talk? How did the fuck? Oh yeah, so Crypto Zoo ended up being like you could, as Logan said, he worked on it for like a year.
It's supposed to be a game.
$1 million into this game. It's a really fun game that makes you money, and it's not. It's not.
So much fun losing money and going into a midlife crisis.
Sorry, I had to adjust the gain on these mics. That might have been a little loud for the beginning of the episode, but that's all right. Yeah. So basically, you can buy these eggs and then they hatch. And then you can get a JPEG of an animal that already exists, and if you make those JPEGs you can get some sort of new JPEG, creation. But it's like a duck hippo, and it's like it's got the mouth of a hippo, and it's like a feathered duck just walking around, with a giant ass head. Literally, and just smurfs. Yeah. And then it came out that those weren't even handmade like he said they were. They were just stolen from like fucking GitHub. And like, what was the other one? Getty Images was another big one. They stole almost all of them.
Classic.
Almost all of them. Classic. So yeah, and that comes after the heels of the Dink Doink controversy where homie pumped Dink Doink, which, by the way, if you bought into Dink Doink, you fucking deserve to lose your money. I don't mean to be that guy, but like, what are you talking about? Dink Doink? You signed up for Dink Doink.
Just crypto in general.
Well, like,
I just don't understand how
if you drove down the road and you saw a new business opened up, Dink Doink Incorporated, would you fucking pop in or would you drive by?
I wouldn't even notice it.
I would. I'm telling you what it sounds like to me. Dollar Loan Center. It just sounds like a place that's gonna fuck your money over. Yeah.
That's a good comparison, actually.
Yeah, because I mean, they can afford a stadium in Henderson, but yet they can't afford to lower your rates for poor people. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I feel like I can't speak too much on the crypto because I feel like there are people that have gotten lucky and made money from it, but I've never actually.
Well, I've made money from crypto, but it doesn't mean it's a safe bet.
No, I mean no.
I just happened to. It happened to work out for me. Like I bought Bitcoin when it was like 75 cents. It just happened to work out. Like who would have guessed?
Nice.
Like it was,
no one would know.
Back in the day, that was the only way to buy things online without like. I don't know, like PayPal was like a thing, but it really wasn't what it is. There was no Venmo and shit. Like it was like the first way of sending money online without like.
Back when Elon Musk was running PayPal.
Well, Musk never made PayPal. He made X.com, who sold that.
No, he was like working with them though, right?
Kind of. He invented X.com, which turned into PayPal, but it was never PayPal when he made it. It was Gotcha. It's same with Tesla. Like he didn't invent Tesla. He just bought. Right. Yeah. There's all sorts of things like that.
We know that. Yeah, that whole like fact, like people don't even really know that.
Well, yeah, so like Coffee comes out with this video and he's like, this is the scam and this is how it happened. And Logan's genius response was, I'm gonna sue.
Sue for what?
We are so gonna sue.
For, like
what are you okay, let's talk about a defamation case. A defamation case is where a guy is going after you, knowingly slandering your name and saying incorrect things. Bro, he's got the receipts.
Yeah.
He's got the receipts. And I think he made those videos before he realized that the backlash wasn't going to be in his favor. Because, like, imagine dropping...
He's worried about getting canceled again.
Oh, he's definitely about to... Dude. And then he canceled it, or he deleted all of his posts or his videos, and he goes into the Discord of... What is it? Crypto Zoo, and they're like, "Oh, sorry guys, I'm gonna come out and apologize with a new video." It's
After
like, bro,
a year,
how many apology videos are you gonna fucking make in one career? How many apology? This homie's going for the all-time world record of apology videos. Like, homie didn't learn that.
Or the world record for getting canceled and coming back.
I don't even know if he can come back from this one. Well, probably. You know, he recorded a dead dude swinging in the trees, and everyone's like, "That's okay."
That's fine.
You know what? He had puffy blonde hair at the time. He didn't know.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't mean to have your forgiveness. I just want to say I'm sorry. Of course you expect their forgiveness. How are you going to work, Paul? How are you going to work, Logs, as you signed off on every fucking email? Yeah. Logs. No one thinks you're cute. No one finds you funny. You're a washed-up TikToker who used to be on Vine. You're a fucking loser. You have to fucking turn off your comments on your videos and your tweets so people stop shitting on you. You single-handedly made Jake Paul the better Paul brother, and that's hard to fucking do. And you pulled it off. You pulled it off.
Congratulations.
I don't know how. How?
Dude.
I don't know how you did it, but you've done it, and you know what? That actually, that's a big.
Let's give a big round of applause.
The fact that you were able
round of applause.
to become the bigger douchebag in the family is a
Like
complicated
a director
feat.
couldn't even script that.
No.
Like,
Oh, dude,
it's pure comedy.
Well, the video of him and is it Jeff or Mike? Who's the little guy that sits next to him? They made the cartoon on him. Oh!
Woo.
That was my cat.
Incoming.
That was almost bad. What's it? Is it Mike? It is Mike.
Oh, the guy that sits next to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
Mike's on the... Did you watch his podcast at all between when they were talking about it? No. So Mike's on the side. He's like, I'm going to play the opposition here. I'm just going to ask you some tough questions, you know? And then just starts lobbing them the easiest fucking questions.
Really?
Like,
I need to see this.
Why did you block him? Because he's just a little gnat. He's just he bugs me. It's like, Logan, did you actually think that was going to be a good answer?
No. That's so...
Because he's a gnat for what? For exposing your fucking scam? Like,
yeah.
what a loser.
What a loser.
What an absolute loser. Looney Tune ass. What is wrong with you? What happened? Like, all that muscle compressed gravity into your brain to shrink it into a fucking size of a walnut, which then got shat out forward of your little fucking... Oh, man, this guy is such an idiot. Oh, Logan Paul, he drives me nuts. I don't understand how the dude has 24 million fucking subscribers. 24 million? What does he do?
Dude, honestly,
what does he do?
Yeah, the value that he's providing, like, it's just, you know, like other people have said on YouTube, like, he's kind of just pushing a narrative. Like, it seems like he's just being told what to do and what to say.
But what is he doing?
As far as, like,
what's his content?
Like, I mean, it's just basically...
Prime energy drink giveaways.
Fuck that
like,
shit,
what's your...
Shit's unhealthy for you, dude.
Prime is like fucking acid. Acid.
Yeah, no, for your liver, yeah, it's just gonna.
You might
eat
as
the
well just
lining
drink
of your
vodka
stomach.
on the sidelines of a football game, and you'd be more hydrated then by drinking that than the fucking Prime.
Jesus.
Prime energy drink. Here, drink this. That cartoon you fucking showed me of. Yeah, like him stealing your fucking wallet. He's like drinking a Prime and he almost
the
dies.
Meat Canyon shit.
And he
Yeah,
like
shout
holds
out
up
to
his
Meat
phone.
Canyon.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pass away there. Anyway,
Meat Canyon's
stealing his
videos are
wallet.
sick. The Meat Canyon's videos are sick.
Well, I remember, like, we know scams pretty well. We worked for a scam. We worked for a scam. When we first got to Vegas, we were working for a scam called what was the Las Vegas Premier Marketing.
Yes, sir.
If you are in the Vegas area and someone calls you and it has the word Premier Marketing and you're selling AT&T phone plans, motherfucking run, dude.
Yeah. And they can go ahead and slap us with any lawsuits they want. We'll be more than happy to contest.
What lawsuit? You can't, again, what lawsuit? Like,
No, I know.
bro, it's a pyramid scheme. You're stealing money from people. They're taking
they know
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars per week out of their paychecks of their employees. Some of the employees were fucking homeless. And the guy was like, hey, homeless people have worked here before. That was literally an answer he provided one time.
No, I mean, while we were working there, I mean, someone was homeless and he almost was forced to, like, be in my fucking apartment. Remember that?
Yeah, they tried to shove him in your apartment.
my
Hey,
leader.
can you take this guy in? What?
What the fuck?
No, I look like an orphanage?
I'm like, bro, I don't even have furniture in my living room yet. I just
For
moved here and you
real,
want
for
me
real.
to... Yeah.
No, it was ridiculous,
that
dude.
shit. But
ridiculous.
Total, I mean, multi-level marketing, just in a nutshell, I think, is just a scam. It's just
Multi-level marketing is a big scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I don't understand how, it's so disingenuous to me that, like, the SEC and the FTC that are able to control the trades and securities of the country, and even the Labor Department, they're just like, you know what? That's fine. Like, I don't understand the government's position when they're just like, why don't people trust us? And then let you get scammed hardcore left and right and center. It's
Well,
like...
that's because, like, the government in itself is, like...
It's us. They're a gang. What?
Yeah,
I don't
I
understand.
mean-
Okay, like, so if you have just a group of people, like, you get all your friends together, you all start wearing the same shirts, right? Everyone starts wearing a uniform together. You got your colors. You've got... how fast would you be a domestic terrorist? But if you get big enough, you're a country and a government.
Yeah, it's true.
What the fuck?
That's
What the
just
fuck?
Politics. I mean,
It's all in the viewpoint. You're like, you have no choice but to pay your income to a group of pedophiles who fucked around on Epstein's Island so that they can bomb kids in Yemen. And you're like, you know what? I'll sign up.
Sounds like a good deal.
So I'll sign up.
Fuck yeah.
Protecting our I don't know how our freedoms got in Yemen. I don't know how the hell they ran away over there.
Right.
I don't know how we're getting, when we're bombing from the sky with no troops on the ground. I don't know how we're defending freedom like that.
yeah,
but
good,
how,
yeah.
Yeah, blowing. I retweeted a video that got me in trouble because it was a video of the U.S. bombing like a school, and like all these kids were like crawling away from the explosion and shit.
Oh
and
my
they're like,
God, that's awful.
yeah, but everyone's like, don't share that. It's like, you are paying for this. You are paying for this to happen.
At work.
This is your money. You paid for this. Sorry you don't like looking at it, but that's what you have to be informed to make decisions, man. That's a big thing that people don't like, is like the world is just, it's so like, it's like real gentle. You can't have a harsh reality anymore.
Yeah.
And I think like we're going to skip down to another, like the harsh reality, like someone that we're probably going to get fucked with for talking about, Andrew Tate. Let's bring him up. Andrew Tate is probably the most controversial person on the internet today.
Yeah, no, I mean, every time you look on YouTube, going through Reels, Instagram, he's there.
Yeah. The number one person on the internet, whether you like him or not, backed up by Google and Twitter trends, is Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. But, like, the thing is like, he wouldn't be that big if he was saying only stupid shit. Like, does he say some stupid shit? Yeah, that's how he got so... But, like, being controversial to a point where a net positive is coming out, though, isn't, like...
It's not even, like, controversial. I just think it's challenging people's thought process.
It is.
And I just think a lot of people don't want to even go there. Like,
Yeah.
You know?
The only thing I would say is that the whole, like, I'm top G. That means I can fuck any bitch that I want to fuck. And my go-hum and my girl better be okay with it.
Yes, sir.
We're a little different on that one.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be okay with just being super
Yeah, like...
slimy and hoary to anyone you want, especially
I
while you're
personally
married.
am still cool, like, with monogamy. Like, obviously, yeah. Like, we talked about that. Like, we don't really agree with multiple wives because, like...
They don't know we talked
one
about it,
woman
though.
is already enough to deal with.
Oh, of course.
But as far as, like...
I can barely take care of me.
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me? Oh, how many girls do I need? I'm barely making it myself. What the fuck are you... Like, Jesus.
I mean, there's plenty of really good-looking women that agree with his point of view, and I just think that speaks for itself.
Well, yeah, I think what it comes down to, a big piece of it to me is, like, I think that a lot of women are getting tired of the pussification of men, though, too. Like, you don't want... If someone breaks into your house, do you want a guy who fucking hates guns and thinks that everything's dangerous, or do you want a guy who's like, get the fuck out of my... Like, who would you rather have? And you can pretend all you want. But the only way... Like... You can, it's like we said the other day, women like, I just really want a nice guy who just takes care of me, and we come home and we just sing it in the shower and we just love each other and we snuggle. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't want that. You'll want that for a month, and then you'll go cheat on him with some guy who's just fucking and you're getting
some guy who's got the Bugatti.
Yeah, some guy who's got a Bugatti in your
Flying you out to
fucking
Miami,
driveway.
Florida.
In your fucking driveway. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
God
exactly.
damn it.
Exactly.
These hoes, man, they be wildin'.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. I don't even know how the hell we jumped over there, but like, yeah, no. I mean, is he currently in jail? Did that 30-day stay get stayed, or what happened with that?
From what I've seen, he's still in jail, but he's still tweeting. Like, I don't know if it's actually him tweeting. I assume it is him, but like, his profile's still active. Which
Gotcha.
Is cool.
Well,
but
like,
that's
let's
all I
talk
know.
about the whole thing that everyone. There was this huge viral tweet.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the Greta one, because everyone knows about the Greta one.
Which one?
I'm talking about the one where that girl was trying to claim that the pizza box was how the police got him.
Oh my God,
Okay, let's
dude,
break a
don't
couple
even-
fucking things down real quick, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to back up. Go on his Twitter 2 days beforehand. What was the tweet? It was a video
of him in
titled
Romania.
Romania.
Literally filming
A video of
fucking
himself
alley.
in Romania titled Romania with a geolocation service tagged as Romania.
Yeah.
Do you think they needed the pizza box? Do you think they needed...
I'm
And this was
hoping
the
it-
same chick that went to Congress and got absolutely bitched by
Yeah.
a member of Congress when he was like, is it
Fucking-
wrong to physically accost someone? And this lady's like, it is. And she's like, then why did you write this tweet that you should physically accost the Justice Kavanaugh? Well, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
No
Like,
excuse.
hypocritical bitch with blue hair. If you have a fat bitch, 5'3" with blue hair... Her opinion is already wrong. I don't mean to be that guy, but it's already wrong. It's already wrong.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's the type of person who doesn't think that weight is something you can control. Yes, it is. Go work out. Like, everyone who's been a part of
They
my
think they're
channel
a
and
10.
followed me long
They
enough
think they're a
knows.
10.
Like, 3 years ago, how fat was I? Right? Like, I was 280 pounds. Do you think it was fucking easy for me to lose all that weight? Absolutely not. But I didn't bitch and moan and make women be like, you have to accept my body, otherwise it's unrealistic body expectations if you don't respect my fat. Like, no, bitches don't want fat people.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't. They want a guy who can fuck up someone
Yeah.
if he gets in the wrong headspace.
Yeah.
That's what. And you know what? It's just two guys talking about this. How would you know? You want to know what? We'll bring on women. I'll tell you right now. We'll bring on women. We'll call and we'll bring them on and we'll have 4 people in this fucking room and we're gonna have this discussion again. Because I can already hear the comments. I can just hear the comments.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
No, we already
Racist, sexist, xenophobic, and it's like every buzzword in the fucking book.
Yep.
I mean, all the time, and it's so. I mean, I think at this point, I think it's almost overused though. Like I think people are done. I don't think you can get around because it's being called racist at this point means nothing. You've used it so many times that it doesn't hurt anymore.
It's kind of just it's getting
like true racism in the 60s. Well, let's talk about it. Like black people not being shown the same amount of houses as white people. That's racism. We'll talk about it. Me not wanting to date a fat person. Not racist. Has nothing to do with race.
It's not fat phobic either.
No, there was an article, and I don't remember what it was. I don't want to name an article without saying the author of it. But there was an article that I read that talked about white women with big butts is racist.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because black people can only have big butts. You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, you racist? How did you not know that? Are you?
I know how to.
Are you? Are you? Are you assuming my gen? Are you? What's the term I want to use right now? I don't know. What buzzword can I pull out of the backpack here? I feel like that's what it is. It's just what buzzword can I use today to get the most attention on Twitter? Which hashtag? Which hashtag can I weaponize for my own personal use? Who else's? Whose crisis in the world around me can I then take as my own and use them to promote myself online? Who can I use for? Like, have you ever noticed that everyone on the internet is like, they are a strong, independent person, and that's why they need me to stand up and speak for them. I thought they were strong and independent. Why do you have to speak for them, Alyssa Milano? Like, why do you have to do that? Alyssa Milano is the fucking worst. Oh, she's the worst. Her profile picture on Twitter is her with a megaphone in front of a bunch of black people speaking for them.
Yeah,
like, how out of touch do you have to be with reality to think that...
Isn't she the one that called for McCarthy to, like, step down?
I have no idea. She was the one that thought... Like, she always hates that Rogan's podcast has more views than her. Like, how does Joe Rogan have more views than me?
Because
Bitch, no one likes you.
Yeah.
Who likes you?
Yeah. And no
Who
one cares.
actually? You show up to protest that people have already organized. You don't do anything. You're just there.
Yeah. And
You're just there.
No one gives a fuck about what's
In your action on Twitter, you're not doing anything.
nothing. Nada.
No, go outside. Tell me who read your tweet. No one. And no one cares about you, Alyssa.
Surprised she still's got the follower count.
I'm surprised she, whatever. Anyway, like, why?
I'm not even gonna give her the airtime.
Well, no, the lack of shame you have to live in that body, to talk the way that she talks, to have the audacity to say the things that she says about other people. It's fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm not usually, but like, fuck you, bitch. Yeah. You're gonna go after someone
Can't
else's
even disagree
success
with
and call it racism and sexism and blah blah blah. No. How about people don't like hearing what you have to say? How about what you're saying is useless information? No one finds it helpful. You're creating division. You're not helping anyone, and you're not happy inside either. So shut the fuck up. Change your life, bitch. Okay? How about that? You're like everyone's fucking annoying aunt who won't shut the fuck up at Christmas about how good her life is. We all know that your life sucks.
The makeup can only cover up so much.
We all know it. Like, we all know you got arrested for domestic. We all know what. Like, come on, Aunt Kathleen.
Out the facts.
Like, we all know it, Aunt Kathleen. We all know it. Like, everyone has that crazy aunt. And I'm sorry, Alyssa, it's you, okay? We can move on now. We can move on to Kevin Samuels, who's another great guy that everyone seems to love.
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. I mean, thank you. That was good timing. And poor guy. Let's first talk about it. Someone asked me on Twitter when I brought him up last time, if he knows so much about women, then why was he always single?
I think, obviously it was like a choice. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he really, like, was wanting to. I mean, it's the same thing with, like, Drake. I feel like Drake is really high value in a lot of people's eyes. Some people think he's a loser. Some people think he's the shit. Either way, to women, he's got to be at least somewhat valuable, but he's single. Like, even though he's a child, like, he's single.
You talk about Drake, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I think with Drake is that motherfucker's so busy. I don't know if he has time.
I just think it's more like he hasn't met the right person to adhere to his needs, and when I say needs, I mean like his schedule, not like
Right.
she's got to be a slave.
It
to him
almost
or
needs
some
to be.
shit.
I feel like if you're that famous, it almost needs to be like a business wife, like someone who's your manager, but also you like you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
I see what you're saying.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
someone that's in the business with you because like for instance, there was someone I dated who like constantly was like, "Why are you going to comedy tonight? Like, can you just take the night off?" No, bitch.
You're like, that's
This is
You
my
know,
job,
that's what I
bitch.
do.
You're gonna call into work tomorrow for no fucking reason? I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Like, well, maybe, but if you do, like, you're not gonna get very far in life. But like, that's, I mean, you know, it's people who have to understand, like, when you live the lifestyle that, like, when you're trying to make it, like, it's not easy. Like, I put in. Well, I work a regular job like everyone else in the fucking world does after the pandemic. Plus, I do comedy, plus podcasting, plus acting. It's not easy, and plus modeling sometimes when I get calls. But like, I don't know. It's like you're not going to be home very much. You're not going to have very much time. You're going to get to the top and it's going to be lonely. Like you just have to accept it. Like and you're going to take
Yeah.
about 10 years of being absolutely piss poor, broken, home like damn near homeless to make it in this world. You
Yeah,
are.
especially if you're.
Unless you've got someone to pull you up. Unless you're
Yeah.
like Blueface and you have some fucking network of people behind you that just makes you exist.
Blue face.
Remember that
God
motherfucker
damn.
when he just pulled out, like he went out of jail and then suddenly he was signed by like
Yeah,
three
yeah,
labels
he
and
got
shit. It's
arrested
like,
here in Vegas.
good, fuck him. I hope he dies.
Yeah.
Like, who
Nah,
the
he
fuck?
got out. I mean, he's out. He's been
Huh.
out.
What, really? Bummer, man. I hope he gets hit by a car.
Yeah, him and his girl are always like
Terrible loss that he's out. Terrible loss for the industry. And,
yeah, he's a character for sure. I know what you
character,
mean.
motherfucker is hardly, like, he's not even like, what does he
Well, I didn't say like in a positive light. I just
Oh, I
said,
get
like,
you.
a
I get you.
character.
I feel it. I feel it.
GTA character, like essentially.
He's a caricature. He's like a He's like
Yeah.
a. You would almost like watch a cartoon and be like, can you? It's almost like the movie or the show Entourage, like how there's like the retard every once in a while in the group, and it's like, oh
haven't
yeah,
seen
that's.
Entourage.
You never seen Entourage?
Sorry.
Okay, never mind. You're gonna have to fucking.
My bad.
You have to check out Entourage. Why is the word retard not allowed anymore?
Well, I mean, obviously, I mean, you see the way people react to the slightest things nowadays. I mean,
Right, but like, why is retard a bad word? Because like I'm a pilot, right? And when I'm flying in an airplane, and like I need to slow down the airspeed, do you know what it says? It goes retard, retard, retard.
okay,
That's what
well,
it says.
I think it's just the context.
Well, if
But
context is
I
all that
agree
matters.
with you. Like, I mean, there's a lot of words nowadays that are just considered super offensive, which is stupid.
One of my best friends has Down syndrome, and he called me a fucking retard the other day. Okay, nothing meant more to me. I was touched, dude.
That's kind of like a black person
I
being able
was
to say like
touched.
the N-word to you.
I was touched. Like yeah,
he has
like
the right to say it.
you fucking retard. Oh my god, thank you. Like, I was moved. Like it
Yeah.
was I was
Yeah.
good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're accepting. Like, you know what I mean? Dude is smarter than anyone I've ever fucking met
I
too.
don't think that would make me feel bad either. I think if
No,
someone
it's
came,
good, dude. It's fucking great. I feel like everyone just needs to
Yeah.
lighten the fuck up a little bit and
Yeah.
just have some fun in this world, man.
Yeah.
It's a fun world to be a part of if you want it to be. If you choose to be a douchebag, you can do that too. Like,
Choices, man. That's
Yeah,
all
dude.
life is, just a game of choices.
well, back on Kevin Samuels when he died, like, didn't he die? He was like with some chick, right? And then he died.
Yeah, apparently he had like a heart attack.
Attaboy, Kevin. Had such a hard
I
nut
don't-
that you had a heart
That's
attack.
what people think. People think he like climaxed to that, but I don't think that's the case. I don't know, to be honest.
Speaking of heart attacks, dude, fucking
know.
Damar. Fucking
Disrespect.
Damar, dude. What with Damar Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Man, that's a sad story.
I almost want to talk about like what would it take? How hard of an impact on your chest does it take to stop your heart?
Well, I watched a video. I forgot exactly specifically what his name is, but he's the sports doctor on YouTube. You ever check his channel out?
I've never seen him.
He's the guy that's always in like the tie and the
Well, that narrows it
and
down.
the shirt. Well, I mean, like he's like the white dude with the black hair.
Oh, white dude with a tie. That narrows it down.
Okay, fuck off. first of
On
all.
YouTube,
Anyway,
white guy with a tie on YouTube.
I'll show
Okay,
you his
so that's
channel.
only 4 billion channels.
I'll show you
Okay.
his channel, but he does like really specific because he's a doctor. He's a real doctor, but he does like really specific breakdowns of like specific sports injuries. So, like when Damian Lillard, shout out Trailblazers, when Damian Lillard got injured, he like broke down his injury. He does all.
What was his injury? What happened?
Damian had like an abdomen injury. So he like explained that. But for this one with Hamlin, he was talking about how, I forgot the specific term, but there's a specific term for it, for what happened to him. It's really rare. It's just basically where he basically, like, I wish we could look it up right
We'll
now.
look it up. What's his name? Do you remember?
The sports doctor?
Yeah.
Just type in the sports doctor
What
on YouTube.
happened to DeMar?
But basically, like, this rare condition like occurred during his heartbeat cycle, and that's like what put him into cardiac arrest. And yeah, I should have more facts memorized about
What
it.
an
when I
absolute
talk about
useless
it.
article I just looked up. Thank you, MSNBC, for providing absolutely zero
I got you.
context. Thank you for just the fucking headline for me to click on, you dicks.
But
God, you wonder why your news agency is falling apart, you fucking losers. How about providing some news?
Yeah,
How about providing
calm
some
down, man.
news with your headline? How does that sound? Jesus God. Damn, Jake, you're really yelling this episode. You know what?
We're fired up. We're fed up with all the bullshit.
I'm fired up. I'm fired up. You know what? I'm fed up. I'm fired up.
It's Brian Sutterer.
Brian
MD.
Kohlberger, the guy who got arrested
up.
for the murders. That guy, YouTuber,
No.
big guy. I know. You're not. I'm fucking kidding.
Look at here. Right here. Brian Sutter,
Can you
MD.
put the audio up to the microphone? We can't show you the video for copyright, but I can play some audio.
Yeah, so I'm going to skip to the part where he shows the graph. Right here, look.
Turn that shit all the way up.
This is a tracing of our heart's electrical activity. Basically, this is one
Oh, yeah.
cycle of the heart.
Commotio cordis.
Starts off with this
I think that's how you
P
pronounce
wave, which
it.
is the electrical activity of
So there's a
the
specific
atrium on top of
window
heart
within the
squeezing,
heartbeat cycle.
then the QR
So he got
is
hit in just that
complex,
right
it's
spot,
going
and
to
it
be
fucked him.
ventricles acting.
Listen.
But then the last phase is this T wave, where the ventricle basically depolarizes and kind of resets to get ready for the next cycle. For commotio cordis to happen, you have to suffer this blunt trauma to the chest at exactly the right moment, specifically on this upstroke of the T wave, in order for the heart to then be sent into this arrhythmia and subsequent cardiac arrest. This is one of those things that not only do you have to have a high enough force, but it has to happen within milliseconds of a time window, because if that impact comes at any other time in this electrical cycle, you're fine. You don't go into this. But when it happens at just this right time during this upstroke of the T wave, and if it's high enough, then you can have this thing called commotio cordis. We typically think of it happening in baseball players whenever they get hit in the middle of the chest with a hard thrown ball, but unfortunately that looks like what is most likely to have happened here with Hamlin. Treatment like this is obviously CPR and defibrillation.
Yeah, so he
damn,
just goes
dude.
on to explain.
God damn.
But yeah, so he like so his heart.
It's
so like-
basically what goes doof doof, and it's like that little like between that wave, he got hit, and then he fucking went and collapsed.
just, hitting that window apparently. So.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like I was stressed the fuck out that night. I was stressed. I mean, no one knows him truly. I mean, his family, obviously, but like, no one out here is just talking about him knows who he is personally.
Yeah.
And we were all like,
Yeah, seeing the players on the field react like,
Bro.
I mean, the look on their faces was
Bro.
like he was dead, and like I bet they probably.
we
thought
watched
that
a
at the
man's
time.
heart stop on live television.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot, bro. That's a
Yeah.
lot. Like, I don't care who you are. If that doesn't fuck with you a little bit, you should probably go get some fucking psychiatric care, dude.
Yeah.
Because we watched a man physically. Like, here's the craziest part of the whole fucking thing. The lowest paid people on that field that night were the people saving his fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
The EMTs who got paid $15 a fucking hour that night on the field were the ones who saved his life.
Probably making a
Think
little
about
more,
that.
but yeah.
No, EMT average
Really?
pay is $15 an hour.
Damn. Well, I thought it was like the trainers from the team that like initially.
Not in the ambulance. Nope. In the rig, those are regular EMTs from the hospital.
Oh damn.
Just there on
That's
standby,
crazy.
like they would be for a youth game or anything on the side. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dang, that's what
I
they
mean,
do.
it's.
They save
I mean,
lives.
with the exception of a few people, I'm sure, the lowest paid people in that stadium were the fucking people who saved his
I know
life.
what you mean. Yeah,
That's
obviously compared to
crazy.
the players. Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, think about it. Like, at what point is the NFL going to put in like an actual like ER into a stadium? Like, is it to the point where if you take that step
Like each
now, is
stadium
it
has its own
almost
like mini hospital?
well, like just an ER room? Just one ER room with an ER doctor on site with some nurses. Like, you know when you go to the ER and you have one of those rooms that get like just one of those, throw it in there. So if something like this happens, you can fucking do something without driving them through traffic across town to make him get to a hospital first.
That's true.
Like,
I mean,
dude is so lucky that he's able to take the breathing tube out and he's cognitively there.
I mean-
He can, like, he's so fucking lucky that happened.
Oh yeah, no, it's super nice to hear that he is doing good and he's breathing on his own.
Yeah, dude.
Isn't it wouldn't an ambulance technically be like a mini emergency room?
No.
No.
Not even close. No.
That's what they like try to be though.
I mean, it's just a way to keep you alive till you get to
Yeah.
the hospital. It's
Yeah.
it's like,
Pretty much.
my cousin Paul, people have listened to the episode with Paul multiple times. Like, he's an EMT driver, was at the time, and like, yeah, no.
Fuck.
Like, half the times they're missing
I
shit in
believe
the
it.
back of the rigs, and like they don't have the right size needle, so they're sticking 14
And it's hard
gauge.
when it's a moving vehicle.
And the suspension is always ass. Terrible.
Yeah, they're just trying to brace the whole time.
Like, while you're trying, like, imagine in the back seat, you're trying to like put an IV in someone's arm while you're fucking in that Ace Ventura movie when he's driving through the woods. Like, and chitty chitty bang bang, and you're trying to fucking put a needle in someone's arm.
Did you see that Jake Gyllenhaal ambulance movie?
I feel like I have.
It's like it recently came out.
I feel like I have.
It's like him
you
and
just-
some other guy were like robbing a bank or something.
Yes.
and they said-
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're on.
I haven't
yeah.
seen it yet. I just
Okay,
that's
we
just
won't
based
talk
off
about
the
it. We
trailer.
won't talk about it yet. But yeah, dude.
I want to see it though.
I thought you were talking about what is the one where he's like he goes in like a helicopter accident, but you don't know that till halfway through, and like his body's cut in half, but he's like in this I don't know if it, dude, I'm telling you, this movie's crazy, and like
It's a
he's
Jake
like in
Gyllenhaal
this
movie?
yes, and he's like in this this box, and they have like wires on his head, and he has to like go back in time in this computer simulation to prevent a terrorist attack from happening, so they can prevent it in real life, and like the train blows up, and then they like, you never saw that? I'm gonna Google it because dude,
I don't know.
it's
Maybe
one
it's
of
just the way you explained it, because I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Jake.
You sure it's Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, he's the guy from fucking Spider-Man who was a douchebag. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, you mean Andrew Garfield?
No, Andrew Garfield is also in there, but I'm talking about Jake Gyllenhaal. He was
Not saying that Andrew Garfield's a douchebag. I just
no.
That was funny.
In the
I just,
in the new Spider-Man Marvel ones, dude, with the kid.
That's Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland's movies.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal, he's in those. He's mysterious or whatever.
yeah, Mysterio. He plays
Yeah,
Mysterio in the
Mysterio.
second one.
Yeah. Let's see, helicopter
That's
pilot.
a pretty good Spider-Man.
Terrorist fighter.
Did you watch all the Spider-Mans?
Oh yeah.
I saw all through.
Yeah, me too. No, they were good. What the hell was that movie?
No Way
dude?
Home was pretty fire. I still think we need a fourth Tobey Maguire.
I think it was called
Spider-Man.
Pilot. Was it called?
Wait, is that his name?
Was it called Pilot? Who knows? But anyway, like, it's not Southpaw. Jesus God, I'm gonna like. What is there like a list of movies that he's been in so I can stop looking like a goddamn idiot out here? I mean, for fuck's sake,
No,
what
it's
am
all
I
good.
talking about?
I haven't seen it, so
Jesus God.
it's all good.
Anyway, yeah. Is it source code? Is it source code?
Source code. I mean, you said wires.
Source code. Let me look up source
Sounds
code.
like that would be
I'm gonna
it.
see if that's it. 'Cause that might be it. If it's source code, that's gonna be well. Because that movie is so good. That movie is so fucking good. If this is the one.
Source code.
Yo, I think this is the one. Yes, it definitely is the one. Everyone needs to go watch source code right now. We'll wait. Come back.
Source code. Okay.
How good was it? Am I right? Like, how good was that movie? Like,
Hey, just look up the cliff notes real
Right.
quick.
Dude, oh my God. So, like, he's this helicopter pilot, and he gets shot down, and he's fucking cut in half, and all of his guts are spilled on the ground. And they fucking pick him up, and they throw him in this thing that looks like a clear
Is it
coffin.
like a futuristic movie?
Yeah, but like
Oh,
they create a
okay.
program where he's in his brain, he's like in his downed helicopter still, and like they're communicating with him with like a webcam, and he can see them, and like the way that they talk to him is he's like thinking, and they can see the text that he types out via his brain. And
That's
like
crazy.
at one point in the movie, like he starts getting cold, and like then like ice starts freezing up inside of his like little cockpit. That's
So it's like a
make-believe.
sci-fi movie?
Yes, and it's so
Okay.
good, and it's so good,
Source code.
and it's so good. Yeah,
I'm
dude.
kind of disappointed in myself that I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
honestly,
dude.
'cause I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of people who I'm not a big fan of, Skip Bayless. Let's.
Oh,
Oh my fucking God!
Saw that tweet recently.
What an idiot!
Why would he say something
What
like that?
a fucking. And then did you see the Bengals' nice follow-up tweet to that?
Like,
Anyways,
Yeah.
onto, and it's like, what do you mean, anyways? Like, your game got canceled because someone almost died. You fucking losers! The
Yeah.
game is not more important than a person.
and then the way
The
that he cut
fuck
off,
is wrong with you?
The way that he cut off Shannon.
I know.
Was pretty fucked.
Undisputed, and he's just trying to like.
I'm like, see, the thing is like, I'm a Cowboys fan, you know, so, like,
You should have said that.
I know.
Everyone just turned off
I don't
the
give a-
episode.
I don't give a fuck.
Everyone just turned it off. God damn it. Everyone, no, stay.
They're like, this guy was credible.
This
and it's-
motherfucker.
Fuck.
No, go ahead.
No, but I'm not an irrational Cowboys fan. That's the thing. The reason people hate the Cowboys is mainly because of their fans, bro. That's what it is. And I'm not one of those fans. I'm aware of those fans.
Yeah, dude.
But anyway, so like when Skip defends the Cowboys, like I can't help but to like appreciate it a little bit. But at the same time, he's a dumb motherfucker, dude.
Dumb is an understatement. Now, I have never in the history of my life seen someone be so habitually, day after day after day, wrong.
Blatantly wrong.
How? I mean, and like, still gets contracts.
Yeah.
Like, I'm genuinely curious, how stupid do you have to be to become a daytime sports commentator? But like, and here's the thing: when he's like, "We are the #1 show of," because no one has cable, Skip.
Yeah.
No, people watch your show to
YouTube.
listen to the Lil Wayne intro because it's kind of cool. No one watches for
Right?
you.
Yeah.
No one
A lot of
watches
people
for
like
you.
Shannon. People watch for Shannon.
That's fine. Shannon's got personality. He's still wrong a lot, but at least he's not a fucking moron along with it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like, Skip is the type of person to pretend to be crying on
And he's
TV to
actually
make you
played
feel.
He's played in the league.
Right. What has Skip done?
Played like somewhat middle school ball
I think he played varsity once.
once.
Had a couple downs here and there.
I mean,
Yeah, he might have caught a ball or two. See how it goes.
yeah. Do you
But,
remember
like-
that? Do you remember that one? One of my favorite moments of Skip Bayless getting absolutely just obliterated on live TV was when Richard Sherman was on,
Oh my God.
and he was just like, "I'm better at life than you, Skip." and then he was like, he's like a Stanford graduate, all pro, all American, like.
Yep.
And then he's like, "What have you done in your life?"
Yeah.
Skip's like, "Well," he's like, "let's not get personal here."
Yeah, of course you don't want to get personal. There's because you got nothing personal. You have nothing.
Just
You don't
got
want to
shit
go.
on.
It's like, yeah, well,
Just
we
got
don't want to
shit
open
on.
up the fridge. Yeah, because you don't have any food, bitch. There's nothing to cool off in there. You fucking kidding me? Like, what are you talking about? Of course, yeah. Skip Bayless is one of the biggest idiots in sports that has ever had the displeasure of being on my fucking television. I had to pay an electricity bill to power the fucking LEDs that lit up his stupid bitch ass face that I then had to listen to with the speakers. It was rough. It was terrible, and I'm so sorry to my television. I'm sorry to NV Energy for having to produce energy to listen to him. I'm sorry to Skip's parents who, when they had sex, they really enjoyed their time and had to deal with that fucking loser for the rest of their lives. It's so
Yikes.
rough to be his
That's
parents.
funny.
Like, and imagine, does he have any kids? Because if they did,
I mean, how old is Skip? Are his parents even alive?
at least 97. I don't know. The dude looks like he's been smoking for 40 years.
Yeah.
Like, is he a smoker? Hey, Siri, is Skip Bayless a smoker?
How would Siri know that?
Because Siri knows everything.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you don't know about that? Because Skip Bayless used to be a smoker. Yeah, no good. Siri doesn't know shit. Siri doesn't know shit. Siri does know shit, okay?
gosh.
I asked her. And now all of your phones that just heard me say that, they all know too. I just turned on all your devices.
Nice.
Watch this. Alexa. I got everyone in the room. That sucks. I bet you all my devices are going to
Thought
start
you were about
talking
to say,
shit.
"Hey,
Cancel,
Siri."
cancel, cancel. Everyone shut up. I don't know what she said.
Nah,
Sometimes they
some
talk.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's like keeping these hoes in the. You gotta keep them. I'm kidding. Don't say that. That's an electrical device. Weren't we just talking about like how robots are never gonna coexist and we're all gonna be Will Smith and iRobot?
Yeah, dude. I was just saying how that movie is ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It really is. I think.
You wanna know what the dumbest part of that whole movie is though? One of the opening scenes is a ceiling fan spinning with one blade on it.
Yeah, like that's
Why?
It's supposed to be some cool like aerodynamic design.
Like throw a Dyson in the room, right? Like if they aren't gonna
A
get
Dyson.
rid of a fan blade, if they're gonna
They
change
actually-
fans, it's
I
not
actually
gonna.
saw a fan like that on Instagram the other day. It was like a circle and it just like spun. It looked like a chandelier, but it was like a fan.
Oh, it was like one of those like barn vents with like the slits and it spins and it fucking blows air that way.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. I never really
Something
thought
like
of that actually. That's a good idea. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Skip, what do you think, buddy? Is it a good idea? Yes or no? Because I'm gonna do the opposite of whatever the fuck you just said.
Fucking Skip. He's probably trying to figure out what pair of shoes he's gonna wear for the set tomorrow.
You know what we can talk about that Skip's never been a part of ever in his life? College football playoffs. Skip would never know what the fuck that feels like. So
Maddie doesn't even dare to talk about it.
no, because he'd be so raw. Yeah, it's like when Skip talks about March Madness. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. No one wants to know what your opinion is on March Madness, okay? Just go back to talking about things you don't know about,
To
okay?
be honest,
Like,
I really don't even feel like college basketball is that popular.
what? Did you just what?
I feel like compared to pro basketball, just strictly compared to pro basketball.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Okay.
Do you think college basketball is more?
We don't. It's not what.
What's it about then? Is that an unfair comparison?
I'm gonna tell you how much money they fucking make in March Madness.
Well, I'm not saying the tournament doesn't bring in any money. I'm just saying like.
Yeah, in that
viewership.
1 month, it was 1.15 billion fucking dollars.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's pretty big.
Well, it goes on for like a whole month, at like
4 whole
16 different
weeks.
venues.
4
Stadium,
weeks. Okay,
yeah.
hold on. NBA 1 month gross income. $8.3 billion for the NBA.
Jeez. So yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Valuation of 2.12 billion. So
More.
it is double, but if we're gonna talk about like it's not that popular, wrong as fuck.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean like it's not that popular because like I know that people that are true hoop fans like are watching college basketball.
I just remember in middle school, and I'm gonna like, dude, there was this teacher who, God, she loved picking favorites. I was not one of them. I was no one's favorite. There was this, yeah, she had like she buzz cut hair, like maybe 120 pounds soaking wet, just rude, just not very nice to me. She was my math teacher, but she was nice to like 2 kids who were her absolute favorites. One of them is a good friend of mine. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he's cool with it, but like he got into a pretty big fight in middle school one time, and he was genius because he didn't throw any punches, but he still took the other kid down.
Okay.
So like yeah. What's that?
Did you tackle him or?
It was like this. He was like grabbing him like by his arm. It was like this kid just punched him in the face multiple times. This other kid who punched him is dead, by the way. Thank God. And right, there's some classmates you don't miss. And
Yeah, got that.
sorry.
Right. Yeah.
So like I said, this is my 10th year anniversary of my high school. That's the one thing I like about my graduating class. We've all collectively agreed that we're never gonna see each other again. Like it's so cool. Like we've all just agreed. Someone put.
Still go to fucking reunions.
Of course, someone put in our like group chat from our like a high school Facebook page. Hey guys, this year's the 10th anniversary. Who's planning on coming? Like the laugh reacts were out of control.
Yeah,
everyone was like, no, I'll send a fucking turd in a box and you can open it up, and that's the best
And
thing
why
you can
would
get from me.
anyone that's working or not working use their spare time to go to something?
Why would you want to go reread chapter 2? Bro, you're on chapter 22, bro. Let's move on with the book.
Aren't
Stop
reunions
rereading
just,
shit.
Like big old like flex gigs. Like everyone just shows up to flex.
Well, everyone's lying. Everyone's lying. You know how many of those fucking people are lying to you when they tell you about their jobs?
Yeah, what's that Adam Sandler movie where he fakes his death?
What?
On Netflix. You ever seen that?
No.
It's the Adam Sandler and David Spade movie.
And he fakes his death.
Yeah. You don't remember that movie?
Fuck no. Was it
Yeah,
recent?
yeah. No, and
I was thinking of Grown Ups at first,
the
but then
opening.
you really changed it up.
It's a Netflix movie. It's
Adam
like a Netflix
Sandler
original
Netflix movie.
But he like the opening scene or the opening like couple minutes, he's at a reunion. It's pretty funny.
Fake death. You know what? I was gonna say. Do you know how much money he's worth, by the way?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, to guess.
I mean, his movies get played constantly.
Okay,
still.
just for example, the
Like
Rock
his
is
net
worth
worth?
$100 million. That's the Rock. Okay.
Damn, Andrew Tate has a bigger net worth than The Rock.
I mean, according to Andrew Tate, yes. It's not
That's what
public
it says online.
Okay, then maybe. So
Online it says it's like over 300 million.
that's fucking dope.
That's crazy.
That's
and that's why,
fucking
and
dope.
people want to say you don't actually have money.
That's fucking dope. He's got 300 mil. That's fucking dope.
That's what it says. Look it up.
Well, we're gonna talk about Adam Sandler first.
Oh yeah, my bad.
But like, he's worth $420 million.
Jeez, that's a lot.
400.
That's almost half a billy.
Dude, motherfucker's gonna have. I mean, Jesus.
That's generational wealth.
Generational wealth is beyond. I mean, is it called the do-over?
Yes.
Is it called the do-over?
Yes, the do-over.
I heard of it, but I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
It's not bad. Yeah, he literally, fakes his death. I can't remember exactly what. I forgot, but it's been a while since I've seen it. It came out.
It almost reminds me of like that movie with what is the movie with Will Ferrell? He's the Anchorman 2 when Brick fakes his death and he's at his own funeral. Brick, you're alive, Brick. You're right here. I'm just gonna miss him so much. Brick, it's you, but you're speaking right now, Brick. You're alive. Like in the back, like trying to reason with him. Oh
I
my
love that
god.
movie. Like, whammy.
Remember the other day when I like walked in and was just like, "Yo, Drake dead at 36." I just go into this
You're
dude's
fooling
apartment,
anybody
just
with that.
open the door, like look him in the eye, real
My
serious.
buddy's face though, you got him. You got him. He was like, for real?
I walk in all
Really?
confident. Yo, you'll never believe it. Drake dead, 36. And his buddies in
I'm
the
not gonna
room
lie, for a
is just
split
like,
second, I believed it.
like, no.
For a split second,
I'm
I
like,
was
just
like,
kidding, he's not. It's just so mean.
No, imagine starting off the year like that though. Like,
Yeah, no.
fuck that.
Oh my
I
God.
would really kill the
You know
momentum.
what? If there's one thing about Kobe's death that made me feel good is that I know I'm a better pilot than him.
Well, he wasn't flying the fucking helicopter.
Exactly, I'm a better pilot. I
You're
would have
better
crashed that
pilot
shit.
than the fucking white dude that was.
If I would have been in that helicopter, I think would have been going down. I've been like, get the fuck out of the path. My turn, bitch. And I would have fucking Formula One racer that shit out of it. I'm kidding. Everyone shut up. Don't send me death threats again.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
For real, dude. I do miss that guy. What an absolute legend, though.
Yeah.
Like, if you have to think about it, in the history of the NBA, there's only a handful of players who have really come out as like divine players. Like, I would say, like, everyone knows who like MJ is clearly. Everyone knows who Larry Bird is. Everyone knows who Magic
LeBron.
Johnson is. More for the AIDS, less for the basketball. Kareem.
Hakeem.
But above all of that, you know Kobe above all of it, and I'll tell you why. Because your whole life, when you went to the bathroom and you washed your fucking hands and you got paper towel, what did you do when you threw it in the garbage? Kobe. Every fucking time,
Yeah.
right? And here, oh my god,
Even to this day, it's not Curry, it's Kobe.
bro, we were in oh my god, we were in I don't remember what university I was. Well, it was at UND, but I don't remember what class I was in. Who cares?
I don't remember what university.
Yeah, right.
Where was I?
I was
Here's all one night,
in
man.
college. This girl was talking about like who she is. By the way, it was an assignment on like our like our hobbies, and she like just made this whole. Of course, this is America. Smoke
This
your
is
weed. Smoke
America.
your weed. This is
Land of the
America.
free.
It's legal here. So wait, no, and oh fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, in class. This lady. That's the thing with weed, man. You will forget what the fuck you are saying.
Oh, yeah.
Like you'll be having a
quick.
conversation, and in the middle of your sentence, you will completely forget what in the hell you just said.
Those are the side effects.
I mean,
Believe it or
Jesus.
not. It
But,
can't
like-
happen. Unless you're like a seasoned smoker. Like
I
me,
know.
I can be in public and smoke. No
Well, like I mean, I don't know if there's been a single day since 2015 that I haven't been high.
Yeah, I would say like the
You don't want to be around me when I'm like just. I get too like I'm especially like in the business, like I seem a lot more like, and everyone's like, not this episode, you're a dick this episode, but like I usually am a pretty chippy cheery guy, but like when things
It's
have to
true.
get done with business,
Don't
it's
fuck around.
not anymore, dude. I'm the rudest person.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't say rude, but I'm very stern.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I want. I know how much it's gonna cost, and you aren't gonna get in the way of it.
Yeah.
You're just not.
Yeah. Well, I think that's honestly what most people like respect about you. Like most of the feedback I get from my friends, they say that they're like, "He's just fucking direct to the point."
Yeah.
Like you were saying with our other friend that lives with the other
Yeah.
people that we know. Like you were saying, like there's a different respect level. Like,
Exactly.
It's different. So yeah.
No, it's just
uh,
I make it very clear up front that I'm not the third wheel friend, and if you want me to be, this is not going to be a good friendship. It's not going to work out. You're going to
Yeah.
give me the time and respect that I deserve because I'm giving it to you, and if you don't, this is not going to work out.
Yeah.
I promise you. Rule number 1, promise you. You can try to ignore me all you want, but if I want your attention, I'm going to
to
fucking
ignore
get it. You can try all you want. You can try all you want. But like, and what I mean by that is there's a lot of people that have used my position in acting and comedy to get to where they want to be, and then my phone is dry as fuck afterwards. Suddenly the friendship's gone. I don't tolerate that shit. You got to pay up for it. And I mean, but if we're no longer friends and you just use me for business, then bitch, it's a business transaction
Yeah.
from now on.
Yeah.
If that's how it's gonna be, then bitch, now business Jake is out, and now you got to deal with him. And good fucking luck. My agents don't like dealing
And
with
if that was
business
just-
Jake, and they're in charge of me. So like, how do you?
And honestly, it's just a lack of communication on people's end. Because if that's the kind of partnership they want, they just gotta verbalize it, and it's all good. But
Well, like, how hard is it if like people out there that are I already know people need to text you back right away. No, they don't. But if you do see my text and I see that you opened my snap, read my text, and you don't respond, hey, busy, get back to you in 1 second. Fuck you, because I see you posting on your stories. I know you're on Instagram. Don't tell me you don't have time. You're lying. You're making excuses, and I don't tolerate it.
I'll definitely admit
I
that
see through
have
your
done
bullshit.
stuff like that. But I'll admit that it's a choice. Like it's always a choice. So knowing that there is really no excuse. There's not.
No, if you
unless there really is, but it's usually like 2%
There's
of the time.
always going to be an exception to every fucking rule.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be that guy today.
Yeah.
Like, there's always that guy in the comment section. There's a 2% chance of It's like, yeah, but you know what? No one's fucking talking
Those are
about
fake
that.
statistics.
No one's
I don't
talking
think-
about that
I
today.
don't think they fact check their facts
Yeah.
before they put on this
Yeah,
podcast.
that'd be like if they made a speed limit and then everyone's like, actually, if it's icy, the speed should be lower. Yeah, no shit. It's called driving for conditions. We're talking about the average day, dumbass.
Speaking of ice, you might know something about this. Since
Tell me.
You played hockey and stuff. I was watching this interview, or it was like just one of those YouTube shorts, and it was like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, he was on. It was like him and Joe Rogan were talking, but he was
great.
talking to Rogan about how when you skate on ice, you're not actually skating on the ice. You're skating on like a bead of water.
Yeah, you're gliding on the water.
Like the way that everything
Yeah, the
goes
friction
together,
heats
the
it up.
blade and
The friction heats it up, and so you're actually gliding on the water as you're going
yeah,
over.
and he said that the only reason, excuse me, you're able to skate is because the amount of pressure that's being applied to the ice like helps you glide along with that bead of water.
Pressure, heat, everything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So
yeah.
like, the bead of water is in front, and then it just turns to ice in the back. You keep going.
Well,
He said something about how like if the ice is like too cold, like it's potentially harder to skate on.
yeah, it is. It's called hard. So that's the
Hard
difference between
ice.
hard ice and soft ice.
People say they love skating on hard ice though.
It depends on who you are. I mean, like if like me personally, like people familiar with the University of North Dakota know that the ice at the Ralph is like a fucking stick of microwave butter. It's just fucking smooth, dude.
Yeah.
And I think they do it on purpose because like when like visiting teams come to North Dakota, all their blades or all their skates are at like 1/2 inch, 3/8, which is like a deeper hollow. Like because an ice skate is 2 different edges on both sides, and it's hollow in the middle. Some people don't know that.
Right, it's like 2 different blades. coming
Yeah, you have
together.
2 blades on each side of the same piece of steel.
Right.
So like it's hollowed out, so you have 2 edges. And like with soft ice, like you want a really low hollow so you can glide on top a lot faster. Whereas if you have like a 3/8, it's a harder one. You're going deeper into the ice surface and slowing yourself down. There's more friction. So like that's why when you have soft ice, like a lot of people like the harder ice because like they feel like they can glide on top faster. Well, they're probably using really deeper skates.
True. So I
And
guess
again, this is a
it
generalized
depends on the
statement.
skates.
Fucking chill out there. We all know you can sharpen skates. Okay, we all know.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna say nothing about it because I have no experience skating. I've
Everyone
never
who can
skated
sharpen
on ice.
skates, me included, will immediately tell you. Like, if I sharpen skates, I know what I'm doing. Like, yeah, we know. Thank you. We know.
Thanks.
Like, yeah,
But no
thank you.
thanks.
Yeah, it's like whenever like an airplane accident happens, everyone who's a pilot will be in the comments.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
As the pilot, I
looks
can't.
like here he made this mistake. and
Yeah,
that's
I
why.
would have applied right rudder. Like, no shit. No shit. You think he doesn't know that now that he's
I just
fucking
would have
crashed
done like
it?
a barrel
Like,
roll and just figured it out.
yeah. Good lord.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've seen that.
Dude, we should real quick talk about some weed laws.
Okay.
Was Minnesota just put on their ballot? Well, first of all, how many years now has the federal government pretended to care about weed laws and changes to weed laws? The House has constantly passed amendments like
Long time. Yeah.
Amendment 420, and it's going to be really funny. We're regulating weed like beer, ha ha ha, and then it never sees the House floor because no one ever brings it up to
Do you
a vote.
think it should be federally legalized?
Yeah, it shouldn't even. The U.S. government has no authority to control what you do with your own body. Fuck
That's
them.
true.
Why can you smoke tobacco but not weed? Why can you smoke sage but not weed?
Exactly.
You want to know why?
Because the government says so.
Not because a super cool dude back in the day didn't want paper mills to be run by hemp machines and wrote a bunch of articles about how Mexicans are bringing up this crazy new drug called marijuana, which is actually called cannabis. Marijuana is a fake word. It's not real. It's a fake word used a long time ago to make it sound like
CIA?
No, it was news media, which would probably Operation Mockingbird clearly states that they were involved with the media. So
Whenever I think about the legalization of marijuana, I always think about that Pineapple Express scene where Bill Hader's like smoking a joint. They're like, illegal! He like talks back to him. He's like,
Hey, why don't you go ahead
Illegal.
and shut the fuck up, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I get another light in here, and like some guy in a spacesuit comes in and relights it for
Low
him.
key, I feel like that's how it went down. Like,
No, what happened was they were turning a lot of paper tree mills into like
I did not know
hemp
that
paper
though.
mills.
That's crazy.
And because of that, they outlawed it, and everything was just grouped into one. And it in the, like 1932 it started, but not until Nixon came in did they really fucking bring it. Like when Nixon came in, guns goddamn blazing, just fucking. You growing weed in your house, and like people's dogs were getting shot. Like it was.
So like
it
the
was,
tobacco companies really had the influence on that.
Absolutely.
So British American
Well,
tobacco
not
is
just
responsible?
tobacco. The paper industry was the biggest thing.
Dunder Mifflin.
Dunder Mifflin Paper is
Fucking
responsible
Dunder
for
Mifflin.
the is responsible for the. God damn it!
Fuck
How
you,
dare
Michael
you,
Scott.
Michael? Are you and Pam in your fucking conspiring ways, you bitches? It's
probably Jan's fault.
Jan, you need to go fucking sniff your candles, you bitch. You need to Oh my god. Well, like
great
it's
show.
like I don't understand why like the second that we started pretending to care about Brittany Griner being arrested in Russia for weed, it should overnight executive order, everyone's out of jail for weed. If you're gonna bitch and moan about someone being in jail for weed over in Russia, you better start bitching and moaning about them being in jail here for weed, where we're free in the land of freedom, home of the brave who hides behind their computers and tweets instead of gets off their ass and fucking does something about it.
That whole situation is so dumb.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then like the guy who does the who's the guy with the longboard and he did the Fleetwood Mac song while drinking like a Sunny D or whatever.
Oh, dude, that video blew. That was like during the pandemic. Huh?
Yeah, okay. That guy
Yeah.
just got arrested for weed.
What? Where?
Yeah. Like I don't know, California, LA or whatever the fuck he's from. But he
LA?
or
That's
no,
legal
maybe
there.
not. I don't know. Washington. Where the fuck is he from? I don't know. Where's Dogface? His name is Dogface.
I don't know. Dude, I forgot all about that guy. That was a vibe.
Dogface.
That shit like just makes you want to
Arrested
drink Sunny D.
for weed.
Sunny D should have hired that fool.
For real, that motherfucker? Yeah, look at that. Dogface in Idaho, arrested in Idaho for marijuana. So you're going to sit here and tell me that Idaho has more freedom than Russia,
That's
but yet
so
Russia...
Idaho of all places should have legal marijuana.
Yeah, especially after Ruby Ridge. Y'all should shut the fuck up
Does
after
Montana
Ruby
have
Ridge.
legal marijuana?
Montana?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's like another place that should have
I
legal.
mean, that's my friend. I'll ask him. He'll know. You know what? I can just ask Google, too.
Because I know like Arizona does that, right? Albuquerque.
Does Montana? I
Pretty
don't know.
sure.
I remember when I tried to buy weed in New York, like you
Correct me
can't
if I'm
legally like buy weed there or whatever. So like we had to buy like $80 T-shirts, and they gave us a bag of weed with it. Like it was fucking really stupid. Maybe that was DC. I don't remember which one it was. Maybe that was DC. But
Fucking
for
DC.
real.
What's DC like? You been to DC?
I've been to DC a lot of times. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's like kind of
Is it just,
fucking.
just a place to visit, not to live.
Yeah, if you live there, you're gonna live in the ghettos. Like it's really like either you're super rich and you're living
Crime
next to
rate up.
Jeff, or you're in the ghetto. What's that?
The crime rates up there.
Crime rate is huge in DC. Crime rate's really
Yeah, I
big in
believe
DC.
it. I believe
It's actually pretty ghetto compared to what people think it is.
I've seen the clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's like the one thing they're not lying about on there is like, yeah, I've seen shit.
Yeah, if you stray away from the monuments too far, you might end up in a place you don't want to be.
Just live next to the White House.
Right, 8th grade me walking away from the tour group with my buddies, and it's like we totally got
shit.
lost. Oh god, that was terrible. We got in so much fucking
Don't
trouble.
they have an MGM there? Like
What's
an
that?
MGM hotel? Don't they?
I have no idea. I don't know. We stayed at the Hilton on Times Square though. It was very cool.
They have a Times Square in DC.
I'm thinking of New York again. Fuck,
I'm like, what?
my bad.
It's all good.
My brain got. Maybe they do then, and maybe they have one in DC. I don't know.
Yeah, we strayed away from college football.
We did, didn't we?
We brought it up,
College
but we never
football.
finished that topic.
Well, yeah, we gotta. Yeah, so college football.
Real quick, let's just make it real quick.
We should.
Who you
First
got
of all,
winning?
first of all,
What?
How hard was it for the NCAA to not include Alabama this year?
I think it was just as hard as like the NFL, like accepting that Tom Brady's not in the Super Bowl.
Right? I swear to God. I swear to God.
Like last year when it was like the Bengals and the Rams, they were like,
Do we even put on a Super Bowl?
they were like, okay.
Should we do the game? Should we?
And honestly, Rams got fucking lucky. They're a trash team.
What happened last year? I don't remember watching the game last year.
I mean, people know that watched that Super Bowl know that the Bengals definitely had opportunities to win, but the Rams, I think they just had like, a momentum streak. They caught fire, more in the postseason.
did the Rams win last year?
They won the Super Bowl
Did
last
they?
year at home in
In
their
LA?
own stadium, which
That's kinda cool.
That's another thing. Well, I mean, also the way that the playoffs unfolded was interesting as well. But I mean, I was really happy to see that it was two different teams in the playoffs. Happy that the Rams won just for the sake of my grandpa, but that's about it. Other than that, fuck the Rams.
Definitely.
They can suck a dick.
What are your thoughts on the new college football playoffs next year?
Expansion to 12 teams?
Yes.
I'm with it. I think I would have liked to seen 8 play out first, but I guess what's the difference? I think like if they're gonna do like a bracket style, like a Sweet 16, that'd be cool. But I'm all for it. I mean, I'm an Oregon Ducks fan, so my team is usually always finishing in the top 10, if not top 15. So I guess it would benefit. We usually tend to blow it at the end of the year, so it would benefit us.
They do.
It almost gives teams like Oregon like a free pass just to lose at the end of the year. Like,
and I do agree that I like the bigger playoffs. I do think that's cool. I don't understand why we have an FCS and FBS anymore, though. Why is there a difference? Why is there a
there's
football
different level of competition for sure.
Yes, but like, yes,
Are
but
you thinking of
according to
North
the
Dakota State
NCAA, the
University?
answer is no.
Are you thinking about North Dakota State University?
I mean, just in general, FCS, because like, so
They're
like,
an FCS school, right?
NDSU is NDSU.
Pretty
Yes,
sure
they
they
are. They are, right?
Because
Yeah.
I'm familiar with Eastern Washington.
Yeah, Eastern
University.
Washington's and
They
yeah.
always win like the FCS.
Yeah, but like,
championship.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, the separation, because it used to just be two different leagues of equal caliber, and it really turned into the FBS is the premier football and the FCS is not. And I guess if you're gonna turn the FBS into a championship league as well, or should we just make a new Division
I'm
Two?
not against that. I think that it's tough to figure that out right now when you have conferences that are within Division One trying to like figure out where they want to go. Like UCLA just left the Pac-12.
Right.
So
Well, I just mean in general, like, so you have Division One FBS
now it's the Pac-11.
and Division One FCS. So you have two
Yeah.
Division Ones.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, they should just combine them. Yeah. Just expand the conferences a little bit.
Make a college football.
Oh, I think starting
Or make a new Division Two league. I don't know. Do something
I
like
think
that.
actually starting this year they implemented that it's no longer like in the Pac-12 it used to be the winner of the North and the South would play in the Pac-12 championship, but now it's just the two best teams in the whole pack. But now that UCLA left, I don't know if they're gonna put another team. Blah, blah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's like
I
the
agree
Big
with you,
Ten
though.
saying the Big Ten with like 14 teams in it. You know, like it's fucking it's whatever.
Stupid. But I think with college football, it's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see. If you do you remember like the BCS system, like the number system?
No.
Oh yeah, and like my whole childhood.
Oh God, yeah. My
dude,
bad.
that
I'm a
was like
fucking
the
idiot.
worst era of college
That
football.
was terrible.
It just always felt rigged because the teams were being scored on like a rating system.
Yeah.
You know, teams like even the Ducks or God forbid a team like TCU back at that time would never get the chance.
Hell no.
It was always the top 4. It was always like Alabama, Texas, LSU, fucking
SEC,
Ohio
SEC,
State.
one other group,
Yeah.
so that it doesn't seem like it's all SEC.
Yeah.
So
that's why when the playoff got implemented, it was super dope. I actually went to the first playoff. I went to the Rose Bowl when Oregon played Florida State.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they won. Ended up losing the championship, but yeah, to see it evolve has been cool.
Gotta love the Rose Bowl.
But,
God damn it.
but in this championship, though, who are you going with? Michigan or TCU? Or not Michigan, TCU or Georgia?
That's the thing. I'm gonna probably probably Georgia. The thing with TCU is they hurt my feelings when I was like 17 years old when they beat the Badgers in the Rose Bowl, and so I never really liked them after
Andy
that.
Dalton?
And it's hard for me. What's that?
Is that Andy Dalton's
No,
team?
that was not Andy Dalton's team.
Trayvon Boykin?
That was when
TCU's quarterback?
no, fuck.
Wait, what you said 2014?
It had to have been 2014.
Pretty sure that was Trayvon Boykin.
Was it?
He's a black quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trayvon Boykin.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I
Well,
mean,
there you
he
go.
was athletic.
Yeah. Well, no shit.
I think
And,
I think that's the same year Lamar Jackson came in the league too.
And I was super sad in my basement watching them lose again. Because
he
the
was
Badgers
dynamic.
love going to the Rose Bowl and fucking losing.
Yeah. Shout out Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Russell Wilson though, great quarterback.
Russell Wilson, man.
But yeah, I would low key like to see TCU win, but I'm gonna go with Georgia. Definitely.
I think it'd be good for Georgia to finally have like a fucking like their school has been kind of fucking dry for a while.
Yeah.
TCU has not been that dry for a while.
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
There's just no way TC's gonna win that game.
No.
There's no way.
Well, we said that, and then TCU won some other games, but it is what it is. So what's up next for humanity? What do we got next in line for humankind? What's up with what's next for the world?
Like inventions or
Just in general, what do you
way
think?
of life?
I'll tell you what I'm here. I'll give you like an example of what I'm thinking about, and then you guys. Here's what I think. Next, let's go with 10 years out. What changes are we going to see in the world for the next 10 years?
I think jobs are gonna look a lot different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Like we were saying, like I think that it's more efficient to have more work from home jobs for the economy. So I think that's catching on. Like there seems to be a lot more work from home jobs.
It is.
So I think with that being said, I think that maybe that'll change internet or the way that apartments are built, or just I don't know, stuff like that maybe.
Just the way we organize basically ourselves.
Because it might just be a common expectation that everyone's working from home at some point. That's just like one thing.
Yeah, big. I mean, work's a huge one. I think, and I
Just
totally
working.
agree. I didn't even think of that honestly. I guess and that's a good way of thinking because my brain was automatically like, will we know if we're the only ones left in the universe in 10 years?
In 20 years?
Yeah. Will we know if we're alone?
I think things are just going to keep going like the way they are right now for the next probably like 10 to 15 years. I just don't see much changing like with that whole aspect.
So like, let's say
I don't.
like maybe we find out then like these flying discs things that have been fucking with the United States for a while because everyone knows about it now. It's in the New York Times.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, say it.
My homie the other day when I was working at the CES, he showed me this video, and it was basically of a UFO that was flying over a strip club in Vegas a couple nights ago.
Yes.
You saw that?
Yes.
Yo.
That dude, I uploaded a video of it too.
That shit was kind of crazy.
I have a video up of it, and then someone put it on their story.
Those bastards.
Yeah.
Just like that fucking the bar we went to with those guys that had the jerseys
Yeah,
on.
dude.
The Ray Lewis,
Bro.
Aaron Hernandez, and OJ Simpson jersey.
I cannot believe that. Real quick, we've got 2 minutes left.
Okay.
I took a hilarious picture. I was at, what bar were we at?
PT's.
PT's here in Vegas, which is like the respawn location if you die here.
Yeah.
You just respawn at the PT's.
It's a safe house.
Yeah, you're drunk. You just wake up at the bar. Oh, what,
Yeah.
and you're fucking throwing up. I took a picture of this guy's wearing. It was like all of like the big NFL killers, like Hernandez, Ray Lewis.
All the problematic
It was
players,
great.
yeah.
It was a fantastic group of people, and they were being
did it on
funny.
purpose,
They were
for
being
sure.
funny,
It
and
was
I
great.
live for that shit.
Yeah.
That's the
We should have
best.
said something to them.
Oh, we should have given them a 5. We should have tipped them for the night. Like
Give
it was a
them a
funny
beer.
picture. Some fucking sports page took my picture, pinned it to their profile, and they've got like 100,000 fucking likes on it. Do you know how much money that is? Do you know how much money it is for pictures that go viral like that? A lot.
And it looks like original content on their end.
Because they cropped it.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly, of
screenshotted
course.
it and cropped the picture
Yeah.
to take out my fucking shit.
Savage, dude.
Like it's like that group Fuck Jerry. Those guys are dickheads, man. Fuck Jerry is the worst group of people on the planet.
Jerry.
You know who Fuck Jerry is?
Fuck Jerry, no.
They're the group that has like, remember the old 90s cup that you would get with like the light blue, the spiral on it with the old
Yes, the
And it's-
Dixie Cups.
Yes, the Dixie Cup picture. That's their
Yes.
profile picture, and it's a meme page, and everyone knows who they are when they see the Dixie Cup picture.
I haven't seen it.
All they do is steal memes and repost it as their own. They're a bunch of fucks. And
Yeah, I was gonna say, Heisman's. If you're watching this channel, go fuck yourself, because you totally stole that shit.
oh, they
You know
changed it after. Good, and they lost over 100,000 followers after that. Good. That's Fuck Jerry, and he's just a douchebag. Fuck you, dude. You're an asshole, and you know it. You're stealing content. You're a fucking dick.
I have
You
not
should get in a
seen that.
car accident. No one fucking loves you. Your mom hates you. Your dad will die soon to get away from you. Okay. And with that, this has been a fantastic episode, Jalen. Thanks for coming on the show.
Appreciate it.